Okay, good evening folks. It is just before 9 o'clock on the 1st of June 2010. I'm just going to do my first daily analysis video of the week. We had a holiday yesterday, so there wasn't really a great deal to talk about. And so a wee bit more to talk about tonight because we've had the close of the monthly bars. I just did a monthly special sort of video, just running through every monthly chart, just taking a wee look at them. So you can have a wee look at that. Start on this Aussie dollar. Still not really a great deal going on here. Obviously, we're remaining bearish. We've made the first target, still have the second target down there around the 77 to reach. On the weekly, we've come back far enough now for the sell setup to be complete, but waiting for a retest of this 86.45. That would be ideal. So it doesn't have to come straight away. It can come in the next few weeks. So just kind of staying away from that pair at the moment. As I talked about in the monthly, we've had this thrust bar now, so we could cover some of that thrust bar, but we've got a few levels to sell on the way up there anyway beforehand. So we've got the 86.45, 85.68 on the monthly, and up to the 89.34. So just keep an eye on those levels, but at the moment anyway, not really too much to go on. Euro against the pound, we've broken the lows again. Today we had a bit of a move, so we've completed the sell setup, but also removed the TDST support to the weekly close, so that was important. And we've already broken through the low. Just quickly run through the euro pound, because I know a few of you guys are actually trading that at the moment. It's been taking sort of first targets nearly every time, maybe a couple of stops for the past sort of week and a half. We seem to have a no bad breakout here today. Sell the low, stop loss must have been around 25 pips maybe, and then a nice movement down again, sort of 20 odd 30 pips all the way down 100 pips even. So, and you'd still be involved in the third unit. Obviously on this one there was no real levels to be playing with, so it would be more like a sort of 20 pip target, 40 pip target, and then the third unit still running. So hopefully some of you guys got in on that trade. But yeah, so I mean we could keep going on this one. Certainly in terms of the monthly, we're only on bar 4. Weekly, yeah, expecting a bounce, but it has gone through the 9 count now, so we could keep running further. But looking at this anyway, if you want to try and get involved again, if we do have a retest of that 84.40, that seems to be the level, because we've tested that quite a few times now, and then finally removed it to the close today. And it was also the thrust bar of a buy setup, so it's a fairly big level, this one, 84.40. So a retest of that level would be the level I'd look at to sell. Euro yen still just kind of bouncing around at the bottom of the range here. Not really just doing too much. In terms of levels as well, there's just not really too much to look at. Euro US dollar is the same, although we did make a new low today, but we've had a bit of a bounce back up from there. Still waiting on the bounce in that pair as well. And on the monthly, as I went over, we have a couple of levels there which might be worth looking at. Pound Swiss franc is a wee bit surprising actually, because this has followed through. US dollar chief went higher, but it fell back. But the pound's obviously finding support at the moment, so we're going to actually remove the TDST resistance at 918, possibly to the close. 913 was this big bearish thrust level, so it could be fairly bullish to this market. So we could be heading up to take out this weekly bat level here, and we've been testing the monthly resistance level there. Still though, not really just a great deal that would really make me want to get involved here yet anyway. Pound yen on the other hand, been expecting the bounce on this one. We've had it from the TDST support on the weekly. So now looking for this to get up to the 139.38 to get involved again in the down move. So it could happen this month or next month. We'll just have to wait and see, but I expect when we do retest this level, I think we'll see a failure here, and then we'll head down through the lows and head down for the sort of 118 low and take that out and move down towards the 100 to the 97 area. You can see the kind of pattern that we're making there. Pound dollar still seeing this bounce. Unfortunately, we were taken out of the sort of inside day that we took. It was a bit of a pity. But you can see here how when the TDF bar did come, it's sort of signalled the strength in the market. Bar 5 on the weekly, but bar 9 on the monthly. And as I mentioned in the monthly video, we have retested just about this level today. So we'll see how much further we can go. I'm hoping it's going to get down to the 1.38 level before we see a significant bounce. But at the moment anyway, the pound's had a good start to the week, so we'll just have to see. But I still think my position up at 1.6 will be safe, so I'm not too worried. But yeah, I'll probably just more so look to get involved to sell at some point if we get like a daily TD sell setup. US dollar CAD's just bouncing off that 420 level. We have made the TDF buy setup on the monthly now. So we could see a retest of this 242 level, which would cover a lot of the body, and then a move higher. Or also kind of expected to see it remove this to the monthly close, but time will tell. So I'm just kind of quickly running through these ones, guys. I mean, it's basically the same as what's said in the weekly stuff. I'm just kind of quickly running through them. So this was the inside day we took yesterday. I mean, it was a holiday. But I mean, these inside days can be holidays. They do often work. You can see we had a small day here that worked on the breakout, but you know, just unlucky. I mean, look at the candle. I mean, what can I say? I've been taken out on any kind of any inside day we took. You know, the range is quite big. It's similar to the range on these kind of big bars. Probably even actually, you know, higher range. I mean, 263 pip range. This is the next sort of biggest bar I could see here, just over 200. So I mean, huge range, huge spike up, spike down. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can really say. Just a bit unlucky there. I mean, we did try to break to the downside. As you can see, we got down as low as the 1.1468 level and then had a bounce. So just a bit unfortunate. But we'll move on and see what we can get from there. And finally on this US dollar yen, you can see we tested this 91.59 on the weekly right to the pip yesterday it was, and so that was sort of the time to look to sell that level, and so we could just see this market start to head lower again, but we'll see. So anyway, yeah, just a quick kind of run through. I don't have anything that I want to do going into tomorrow by looking at these charts, but I'll take another look tomorrow and see if there's going to be anything for the following day. But at the moment it's just a case of sitting tight and waiting for the opportunities. Okay, cheers.